A big crowd has gathered once again here in the arena at the Palais de Sport in beautiful Nantes, France, as we bring you the women's singles final here at the 2011 World Cup and World Championships. I'm Jim Stevens, along with Kazum Productions, back with you once again. A match that will be played completely on the tech ball table, a battle between two of Germany's top lady players. There you see the great Sandra RANFF, the defending champion here in Nantes at the World Championships, and really right now you'd have to consider her the best all-around lady player in the world. She'll be on the left. On the right, another outstanding German lady, Sabine Steinlechner. Sabine, very good goalie, very good all-around player, a pin shooter, as so many of the German ladies are. Of course, Sandra RANFF will shoot the snake shot. Sabine Steinlechner, now married to Bjorn Brose. So I think we'll call her Sabine Brose for the match. Of course, her husband Bjorn, one of the great players in all of Germany and all of Europe. Very, very good international player. It'll be Sabine on the right, Sandra on the left. One best 3 games out of 5 match for the 2011 Women's Singles World Championship. All of it will be played on this table, the tech ball, as we get game number 1 underway. Sabine, more of a traditional German style player with the front pins from both the 2-rod and the 3-rod. Very good shooter in both positions. Sandra, as you will see, and as you have seen over the last few years, there's the bank by Sabine. Sandra calmly picking up the rebound off the back wall, and as you'll see here, Sandra RANFF shoots a snake shot, which I think is probably a better multi-table shot. When you're looking at all the best multi-table players in the world, I think you, besides Frédéric Collignon, I think everyone else is a non-pin shooting player. But the pin shot also can be very effective, as Frédéric Collignon has proven over the years on any table. As we mentioned, Sandra, the defending champion here in Germany in both doubles and singles. And currently there is no better, I think, multi-table lady in the world than this one. Shot attempt here, blocked and taken away by Brose. Now, of course, these two ladies also know each other extremely well. They play each other on a monthly basis at worst on the German tour. And I actually believe they're both from the same part of Germany as well, in the Hamburg area. Another possession here for Sandra. Very quick and hard to the far corner especially. Good to the near side, but that one there is really her strength, and Sabine knows that. Eases out to make the block. Almost 4 minutes into the match and still no score. That continues as Brose able to take it away. Sandra rimmed that one off the far post of the goal. And Sandra again able to block it, grab it, and set it up. Sandra RANFF strokes it home to the far side. And again, that's really her strength, is the ability to take that ball hard and fast to the far side of the goal. Like that. RANFF on the scoreboard first here in game number 1. Sabine Brose, I recall, being a former world champion in mixed doubles with husband Bjorn. At that time, it was Steinlechner. Sandra RANFF tries to come down the middle with that shot attempt. It's going to spin back to the 5 of Brose, who has it taken away and then quickly advance. So right now, Sandra RANFF in control here. Even though she's only up 1-0, she is dominating play here on this table. And again, finding the far side of the goal to make it 2-0. Sandra is just so quick and powerful. And generally, she'll wait you out. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 seconds sometimes before she explodes to that hole. And that's really the key to table soccer. It's not only where you shoot, it's when you shoot. It's those two options that are so important to confusing and generally handling the opposing goalie. RANFF with another possession, and you can see a big difference here on the two fibros. That one to the near side, up into the air and off the table. It remains 2-0 here in game number 1, the women's singles final here at the 2011 World Championships and World Cup. There is a 2-day event each year here in Nantes that is called the World Championships. The best singles and doubles players in the 4 different divisions competing. Sandra bans on that one, gets it back and calls timeout. Of course, then there's also 2 days of national team competition, which really has quickly become the most exciting event in all the world of table soccer, and that's the World Cup. Nation versus nation, teams of the best players in the world. Watch here, it's, again, Sandra really has been exploiting that far side of the goal. But she's been doing that now for years. Generally, she's going to shoot 60 to 70% of her shots to that far side. It is her strength. She leads 2-0 here in game number 1. Sandra RANFF will put the ball back into play. Again, she's going to look at the far side, flips it over here, gets it back, resets and strokes it home near side. It's 3-0. Watch here. She had to do something quick. The clock was running, and she found the near corner. Sandra RANFF up 3-0 here in game number 1. Sabine trying to get a possession here. I'm not sure she's had one as of yet. Nice save there. Quickly sent one way and then right back again to the 3-rod of RANFF. Sandra. Strokes it home to that far side. It's 4-0. Again, that's her strength. 4-0 lead for Sandra RANFF of Germany. Here in game number 1. Sabine still looking for a possession. Sandra just not letting her get the ball. RANFF can win game 1 right here. As she sets up the snake shot. Quick shot attempt blocked by BROSE. Comes back once again to Sandra. And she strokes it home. A dominating first game performance from Germany's Sandra RANFF as she wins the opening game 5-0. And of course, we'll stay here on the tech ball table. But you see why most people think these days that Sandra RANFF is quite simply the best lady player in the world. And you really can't argue it. The way she has performed on all the different tables and at multi-table events. And she proves just how dominant she can be with that 5-0 performance in game number 1. Sabine BROSE will put the ball into play, opening up game number 2. And quickly coming the other way with a left hand, it's Sandra. 6 in a row from RANFF as she surges ahead 1-0 here in game number 2. She simply reached back there, fired it off a man, off another man, and in. Watch as she defends against BROSE. BROSE gets a possession as she brushes it through. Let's see what Sabine can do. She walks it around, strokes it to the near side. You see, very good 3-rod, and the crowd trying to get her back into the match. Watch her walk it and then bring it back the other way. She is a very good pin shooter. It's just simply a matter of can she get enough possessions. So far, RANFF has been dominant on the 5-rod. Sandra with another opportunity here. Tied up at 1 here in game 2, and Sandra continues her red-hot shooting. Now she finds the near side. So really mixing it up. Went to the far side several times, went down the middle, and then finds the near side for the second time in the match here. Sandra with the block. Sabine gets it back. This time Sandra's on the lane to make the stop. That squeeze shot was blocked. And Sandra with a great defensive performance here on the 5-row. Just not giving up anything. I think she's really got Sabina's timing down. Brose likes to bring it across and pass it at about the same time. Nice pickup here off the back wall by Brose, who will set up her pin shot. You see the grip. It's a standard pin shot. Try to come near side off the near post. Rebound grabbed by RANFF. Sandra's shot attempt blocked. We haven't seen Sandra back here very much. She is a very capable shooter, though. Very good bank shooter, as so many of the German goalies are. These German-style tables are very, very good for banking the foosball. Trailing 2-1. Sabine will once again look to tie it, and she does. This time taking it out far side. The great pin shooters all get to the hole with a fake as they get the defender off and then execute. 2-2 here in game 2. Sandra's 5 has been sensational. And she hasn't been bad from the 3-rod as well. You see Sabine having to overplay the far side, and RANFF, again, tucking it into that near corner. So unpredictable, and really a smart game plan being executed here by Sandra RANFF. Sabine, though, has a chance to answer as she passes it through, setting it up on the far side, and then tried to take it back to that far corner. Knocked away, eventually grabbed by RANFF, who steps back offensively. Looking at the banks, tries to come off that inside wall. It comes up and around and right back to Sabine on her 3-rod. Brose fires it home to the far side. Again, giving you the good hard fake in one direction and then drilling the shot back the other way. The fake and the shot. It's 3-3. So credit Sabine BROSE. Sabine Steinlechner, of course, her maiden name, with really putting up a fight here in game number 2. But Sandra just keeps coming at you. It's 4-3. Mixing it up, far side, near side, and even a cut angle here. Sandra RANFF passes it along the near wall. Rather Sabine. So Sandra will defend against Sabine. A quick shot blocked and taken away by Sandra. Who brushes it down and calls time out. Sandra RANFF leading 1-0. Leading 4-3 here in game number 2. Will step back to the table with a chance to win the second game. As she sets up her snake shot and fires it home. 2 dominant games from Sandra RANFF, who is really on top of her game. Playing great table soccer here in the finals area in the year 2011. She's now just 1 game away from securing the Women's Singles World Championship once again. Sandra RANFF won the opening game 5-0. Came back with a strong effort again in game number 2 to win 5-3. This entire match, of course, being played on the tech ball table, the German ITSF table, if you will, at least for now. And the third game underway with Sabine Steinlechner BROSE putting it into play. BROSE will now step back. With possession in her goal area. That one blocked. It's going to spin back to Sabine on her 5. Pass along that near wall. She couldn't hold on to it. And Sandra able to brush it through the lane. Sabine pressing just a little bit, I think. But Sandra lets that one get away from her. Sabine able to grab it. Brose trying to work her way back into the match. Banked off the outside wall. It slides just wide of the goal. Sandra using the left hand to pass it to her 3-rod. Nice play. But doesn't execute to the near corner. And then back comes Sabine with an angling effort. Sort of a counterpunch here from Sabine. The ball, first of all, was wide of the goal, and Sabine simply grabs it and stabs it. Sandra RANFF leading 2-0. But Sabine BROSE now looking to get back into it. Another angling effort on goal. Sandra again using the left hand to pass it to her 3-rod. RANFF sets up the snake shot. Walks it. Try to go back to the far side. Blocked and taken away by Sabine. And taken right back by Sandra RANFF. Sandra, but Sabine BROSE there again to make the stop. You see Sandra may be rushing it just a little bit on those previous possessions. There is a tendency sometimes when you get ahead 2-0, you know you need just one more game, you know you've got a cushion, that maybe you take your foot off the accelerator a little bit. But really, the great players all know when you've got a team or a player down, you want to drive the final stake home, and here is Sandra driving the first stake of game number 3 home. It's 1-1, but you do not want to give that opponent a chance to get back in the match. These are all great players here. That angling pass went on goal, picked up here, and another pass. That's 3 in this game from her 2-rod to her 3. For the lead, RANFF has it blocked and taken away by BROSE. That pass attempt taken away by Sabine, who sets it up on the far side. That big, wide walking, faking. Again, there's Sandra waiting for her on the near side of the goal. And Sabine can't hold it in her goal area. RANFF, however, just 1 for 5 shooting in this third game. And another pass. That's 4. That is a major weapon for Sandra RANFF, although she really hasn't taken advantage of it. She's completed 4 passes in this game from her 2-rod to her 3-rod. But still only has the 1 goal in this game. Sabine also with 1, and that shot attempt blocked into the air and across the finals area. Sandra will track it down. Watch here. This shot attempt, the bank skied up into the air. Still 1-1 here in game 3. Sandra RANFF won the first 2 games in extremely impressive style. Again, another pass attempt off the man. Beautiful save there by BROSE. And this one's going to roll away from her. See if Sandra takes a little more time here. But she wanted that near side. Sabine just was not going to give it to her, and it bounces up to the forward position where it's picked up by Sabine, who quickly converts. It's 2-1. You'll see here, Sabine didn't take a lot of time, didn't need to, as she found the far side. 2-1 lead for Sabine BROSE. For the first time in the match, she is leading in a game. But not for long, as that one was blocked and then rattled in. Sandra RANFF has tied it up at 2. There in the background, you might have seen him. That was Klaus Godeschleben, the president of the DTFB, the German Federation. You saw what kind of spin the ball can get on a tech ball table. That one really backtracked right into the goal. Tough break for BROSE, but she's going to get another opportunity on her 3-rod right here. Sabine BROSE widens the hole to the far side. 3-2 lead for Sabine after that effort. Sandra RANFF fires the left hook on goal. Brose looking to get back into it. Oh, tough break there. That one banked and then angled in by Sandra, who has now tied it up at 3. Of course, if Sandra RANFF wins this game. Let's look at this one again. Sabine stepped back there, banked it off the 5 and in. (3-3). If RANFF wins this game, she's the champ. Brose needs it to stay alive. She looks for the lead here, but RANFF there to take it away. Sandra has it taken right back by Sabine BROSE. Sabine Steinlechner, as she is still listed here and there. And the quick pickup and the quick score by Sabine. As you can see, ball put into play and trailing 4-3, Sandra RANFF will set this one up and then turn it over. So a bit of a letdown here in game number 3 from Sandra RANFF, but she still has another opportunity here to tie it at 4. But Sabine takes it away. Quick clearing effort taken right back by RANFF. Sandra tried to stroke it to the far side. Sabine has really done a nice job in this third game defending against the snake shot of the great Sandra RANFF. She has also shot it well. Sandra being aggressive offensively with the 5 and then brushes this one through and calls timeout. Sabine BROSE trying to work her way back into this women's singles final. Sandra RANFF has possession of the ball. And we'll put it into play. Looking to tie this third game up at 4. RANFF. But BROSE, again, there defensively. And angles it in off that back pin. And Sabine BROSE wins game number 3. To pull back within a game, now trailing 2-1 after that one. Perfectly placed off that back pin. Sandra RANFF won the first 2 games relatively easy, outscoring Sabine 10-3. But BROSE, with a very strong performance in that third game, has cut the lead now to 2-1. The defending world champ will still have an opportunity to win it here in this game. Of course, when you get up 2-0, you've got 3 games to win just one more game. Another nice crowd here in the arena at the Palais de Sport in beautiful Nantes, France. Always a great host for this exciting event. Here we go. 4th game underway. Ball put into play by RANFF, who quickly passes it through and will set it up. Looking for the first point of the 4th game. Sandra quickly tried to go to that far side. Blocked away by Sabine. Comes back to RANFF. RANFF will get another opportunity. She's so good at that uphill pass. RANFF again far side. Again, Sabine there. Sabine BROSE opened up this match, playing some pretty good defense early on in that first game. And then Sandra got into a groove. For about 8 or 10 or 11 balls, she was really on her game and was finding the holes. This one she does find off a man and in from goal, and she surges ahead 1-0. And that's the other thing about Sandra RANFF, is she'll beat you from the 3-rod, but she'll also find other ways of scoring, and in this case, from the 2-rod. Two games to 1 lead for Sandra RANFF, and she takes it away here. That's the other thing she did during that hot stretch. In fact, the first 2+ games was completely shut down Sabine's 5-rod. Sandra's going to get another opportunity here. RANFF. Tried to go again, back out to that far side. And again, Sabine just not going to give it to her at this stage. Blocks it up into the air and off the table. The one thing Sandra did do during that hot stretch was she had a good read on the split of Sabine and hit several of them down the middle. Well, boy, does she have a good five. She just keeps getting it. RANFF. Again, far side. And again, Sabine camped out. Makes the block. Sends that one up the table. Stab towards the goal. Then grabbed nicely with a left hand and sent the other way into the goal by Sandra RANFF. She's up 2-0. Watch this. Just a quick little angle before Sabine could get into defensive position. So RANFF has responded, as so many great players do after a loss, with a strong effort. You look at all the best players in the world, and after they lose a game, their winning percentage has got to be something like 80 to 90%, because they all have that in them. The ability to respond to a loss and come back with an even stronger effort. I think you could put Sandra RANFF in that category as well. She has scored 2 from her 2-rod so far, looking to be aggressive here offensively as well. Banked that one off the inside wall, then jumps up into the forward position to grab it. And, of course, that's the other thing that the great singles players have. That's transition game. See if she uses a timeout here. She's going to reset it. Clock is running. And instead, she's simply going to stroke it home. It's 3-0. Didn't have much time left, and she took advantage of it. 3-0 lead here in game number 4. 2-1 lead for Sandra RANFF, who is back in control in this women's singles final here at the 2011 World Cup and World Championships. And the call made here. The ball will be awarded to the 3-rod, called the jar on Sandra RANFF. And Sabine takes advantage by hitting that near post and in, and she's still putting out the effort. You saw there, she really got that one deep to that near corner. She's down 3-1, however, in game number 4, and Sandra RANFF has possession of the ball on her 5. And now that long, steep angle, that is an intentional pass used by the Germans predominantly on the German tables. But you angle it all the way to that middleman. Sandra does here and calls timeout.
C'est difficile. Le final. Concentration.
Noch 10, Sandra.
Sandra RANFF will put the ball back into play and look to move within a goal of another world title as she sets up the snake shot. Try to come near side. Sabine there to make the block. A quick angling effort off the front pin. Comes back to Sandra, and Sabine makes the block and steals it on her 5. Brose able to pass this one through. Sabine faking, and then try to take it back to the far side. She'll get another chance. This time the far side is successful. It's 3-2 in favor of RANFF. Watch here. She got blocked the first time. Didn't take very long for her to get it in on the second effort. 3-2 lead now for RANFF. Sandra. And then that one angled in with a 5. You saw Brose block the pass effort, but the reaction by Sandra RANFF here is she simply angled it in. Championship point for Sandra RANFF, and she's got a chance to win it right here, and she will call timeout. Sandra RANFF has a chance as she steps back to the table to once again win the ITSF World Championship in women's singles. RANFF will put it into play. From snake shot position, Sandra RANFF fires it home, and there it is. Sandra lets out a big yell and will celebrate as she wins the 2011 Women's Singles World Championship in a 4-game performance over fellow countrywoman Sabine BROSE. There you see it. She did go down the middle on that final effort to win a championship once again here in Nantes. She won the opening game 5-0, and then the second game 5-3, a dominating 2-game performance. Sabine with a nice comeback to win game 3, 5-3. But it was a 5-3 win in the fourth game that won another world championship here in Nantes for the great Sandra RANFF.